you want to come closer?
Everybody step back a bit. Okay, Tadej, what's the feeling to pull off this Critérium du Dauphiné?
Yeah, the feeling is phenomenal. It's finally one tick in my tick done in tick off in career, one goal after 2020. That week was I remember it so well how hard it was, and to come back after so many years with this shape just before the Tour de France. I'm really happy, and it was a nice victory.
I don't think you need it, but does another win in the bag and a win against Remco and Jonas, does that help your morale heading towards July 5th on the Tour de France?
Yeah, for sure it helps morale, motivation for the tour, because it's the biggest goal of the season, and I think it's a mental boost for all the team. For all the team.
Do you think you can make some more progression towards the Tour de France?
We will see now. First good rest, then maybe we look a little bit towards time trial, and otherwise I think we shouldn't rush anything.
And honestly, did you have serious doubts after the time trial that you would be standing here on Sunday in yellow?
No, I knew. I mean, it was a big gap after time trial, but when you look on the profile, you're like, damn, this is hard weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and when we actually rode it was even harder than what it seems on the profile. So yeah, I knew that when I saw the profile that it's possible to come back with it, even with these time gaps, but I knew it would be hard, but yeah, I'm super happy to pull it off.
And we saw you have a little exchange with Jonas with about 6 or 7 kilometers to go, I think. Was that just about the fact that Sepp was down the road, maybe you weren't so keen to go for the stage win today?
When we were still all together, he made a joke that the pass is closed, was like one sign fermé, and he said what a shame we cannot go up.
What will be your program from now on before the Tour de France? Is there any national championships on the card?
No, sadly, nationals are out of questions, because we stay longer on the altitude in Isola, so it's a little bit with nationals. It's always so hard to organize everything, and for me it was one-time goal, one-time dream to have Slovenian bands and jersey on me, and now that I have World Champ jersey, I can wait another year maybe, and when I don't have these stripes anymore, maybe I go for Slovenian, because they're also pretty nice.
One word about the young Paul Seixas. The young French guy is only 18, but he's only with favorite group.
Yeah,
he's a lot of potential.
Yeah, he's an amazing kid. I think, also really respectful in the group. I think drives nice the bike, and I think he's a big machine. And if there's not too much pressure from French media on him, then he will be great success.
Okay, thanks, Tadej.
Ahead of the tour?
No, I mean, we only focus on ourselves. We focus on our process to be as good as possible in the tour, and we still do it, no matter what happens here.
What did you tell each other on the bike? We saw you talk with Tadej during this stage.
Yeah, it's true. I talked with him. Can't really remember what we talked about. One time we were in the bottom and there was a split, and we talked about if we should go on it or not. But then, we decided not to go on it. So it's nice to talk to him sometimes in the race.
Yeah, I think Tadej said that you talked about the fact that Mont-Cenis was closed and that you wouldn't be able to get up here. But just on what happens in the next 3 weeks, Remco gave us a very clear picture of what he needs to work on, these sort of 4 and 5 minute efforts when you guys accelerate. What exactly do you need to work on?
I mean, a bit of everything on the acceleration, on the longer climbs as well. So hopefully I can take a step in the next 3 weeks until the start of the tour, and then we'll see when we start.
Have you seen any chink in the armour in Tadej's armour this week? Anything that you can exploit, anything that you can work on?
I mean, of course, Tadej looks very, very strong, so it's hard to to see anything. We also focus more on ourselves, to be honest. And even if I saw something, I wouldn't say it here.
What's it like to be going into the Tour de France as defending champion and have that pressure? I mean, because Tadej must have the whole pressure of the whole world around him, on him.
I mean, of course, being the defending champion is way more pressure than being the second. Also depends on your how to say it, on your preparation, obviously. So yeah, I mean, of course, there's more pressure on him, but I think he's also in a place that he can really handle it. So I don't think that will change anything at all. I think the both of us have been able to handle the pressure in the last few years very well.
In a way, you're going in like a Danish stealth fighter jet into this Tour de France, maybe a little bit underrated.
Well, I don't know if we... I mean, for sure Tadej is the biggest favorite, but I don't know if I don't think they will underrate anyone.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for your time this week.
Thanks.
Tough couple of days before this one. Was today a step forward?
Yeah, for sure. Like I just said in Dutch, I think maybe I underestimated the crash a little bit. It was quite a rough one. Also with the allergies a little bit, I was struggling. So I think I've not been at my best for 2 days. Today was better. So it seems to be like a copy-paste of last year, more or less. Yeah, and I'm just happy with my feeling of today. It was better, not great, but better. So I mean, I'm happy with this last day.
Does last year also give you a really good blueprint as to what you're going to work on now for the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, exactly. I think for sure trying to work on those. Let's say tempo changes. So when it's a high tempo and then they go 4 or 5 minutes really all out, I think I really need to get used to that. It's something that it's not really in my nature, so I really have to work on that. I think time trialing was on point this week, so yeah, I have to become even better in climbing because yeah, from the two big guys I was still quite far away. So I hope I can come closer to them.
What do you take away from those two big guys, Jonas and Tadej?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the hard pace from the domestiques is for them like a training pace. So it's sometimes it's a bit how do you say it? Like it takes away the morale a little bit when you see them attacking really all out when you're already quite on the limit. Same for today actually. When myself and Valentin were pulling. It was a bit headwind, so they could take benefit, but still the attack they put in was quite impressive. And that's where I saw that I was not at my best. I had to recover a bit from my attack. So then, yeah, I just gave it my best shot. So I have to work on becoming better in climbing.
And your team did well today, having Valentin up the road and then pacing for you there when he came back. You have to admit, though, heading into the Tour, down Landa, down Vervaeke, it's a bit of a hard task for you team-wise against those two teams.
Yeah, definitely. I think it has been clear that I mean, I was quite a lot on my own when Valentin was not in the break, or when he tried to go in the break yesterday, he gave a lot, so he was dropped because of that. But today you saw he was in the break and still he was very useful, so I think that's a very positive one. We still have a few guys that start in Swiss today, so let's see how they go. And then I think it's going to be an important week or 2 weeks to make decisions. But yeah, it's for sure that Mikel will be very missed. I mean, he's one of my major. I mean, he is my major domestique. He's top 5 Tour, top 10 Vuelta last year, so he will be very missed in this Tour.
Thank you. Thanks for. Paul, you okay? How did that crash happen?
You think I'm okay?
No. I don't know. How are you?
I feel so tired. In the climb, it was so tough. Every single climb today, I suffer a lot more than the other days. I feel like I was shit legs. My heart rate was so low, and I was not able to push more than the last days. And then in the last climb, I feel pretty well compared to the day. But unfortunately, I crashed because there was an attack. Every rider go to the right, and I just want to stay in my pace, and then the rider in front of me just go suddenly in the right and grab my wheel. So I wasn't. It was just bad luck. I cannot do anything about it. Just the time to see it. I was on the floor. Then my underbar was almost kaput, and so I finished with all I have. I gave all in the climb. Thanks to the team, thanks to Bruno, thanks to Aurélien, thanks to Clément, because they did no sun jump. They sacrifice everything for me, and I'm able today to be eighth in the general classification, and it's thanks to them today. I was dead in the climb, and they pushed me beyond the limit. And yeah, in the end it's 8th place. Maybe it can be better, but for today I'm really happy. And even in the climb before the last climb, I wasn't thinking about top 10 anymore. I was so bad. My legs were so bad that to be 8th in the finish, it's incredible.
Well, what have you learned about yourself this week?
I learned that cycling is more tough than I was thinking. And yeah, I have a lot. I learned a lot this week. I suffer a lot also, more than ever. And I'm so happy to have finished this race, and to be 8th is incredible. Even if I crash, it's a dream became true, and yeah, that's all.
On refait un petit mot en français.